We got today is I have this HD. I bought this probably 4 years ago or so. Yeah, and it's been at a mate's place out west at a farm. I bought it out west. Didn't want to bring it all the way back. Well, I didn't even have the yard when I bought this, so it's been sitting at a mate's place. But it's not actually a half bad vehicle. It's we're going to go through. There's all sorts of stuff, like the box of stuff there. That was in the boot and the boot. But we'll go through and have a look at it. This is for sale. I am going to sell this car. I'm not going to even kid myself that I'm going to build it, but it can go. Yeah, so it's not rusty in the sills. It's not rusty in the doors. It's not rusty in the gutters. It's not rusty around the windows. We'll check out the floor when we get it apart. But you can see, like around the windows and that, it's really good.
It's really working.
Yep, not too bad. It's got a disc brake front end in it. It's a HD, not a HR, as you can tell by the grille. So it's got a disc brake front end and it has got a 179 and a power glide in it. So the motor obviously looks a bit worse for wear, but that doesn't mean it won't run, being a Holden red motor. So it's a 179. It's not a HP, because if it was a HP it'd be written down the back here, HP, which it's not.
Hey, I can see my boots.
I'm not sure what's missing, but we're going to go through. But you've still got your wiper motor there, steering box is still in the engine bay. You've still got your bracket for your booster. I'll say hello to a few of you. What do we got going on here, guys? All the usual suspects. How are you all? What's going on? I have been filming some video of, we're building some track cars, Leith and I. I've been accumulating pieces, bits and pieces, and buying cars to put all that together. I've been aiming to edit that. I was aiming to edit it over the weekend, but I've worked till 8 or 9 o'clock every night since I said I was going to edit. So, but it is coming, guys. It is coming. But I just thought I'd show you this thing and show you just how good it actually is. Like in the front here, they're normally all rusted out, and it's still really, really good. It's really good down through here. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Down through here, they normally rust out. They're normally rusty across the top here. Bonnet's rust out on this front lip here, and this one's actually still really good. Yeah, I want sort of $5 for this thing if someone wanted to buy it. It is rusty on those dog legs that run back down there on the chassis, but you don't have to pull the whole front end out. You can chop them and put those pieces in. Okay, 3 of the doors have these chrome strips on them, 1, 2, and the one on the back corner there, but the one driver's door there that's been replaced doesn't have it. So all right, so in this box you've got headlight buckets. I don't know what that is. A lot of your pinch weld. See, if you're not going to do a full-on nut and bolt massive money restoration, these bits and pieces here, they will clean up, go back on, and in the sun then they'll just look good. Like, you can just reuse that stuff. It's not in, you don't have to replace it. Chrome ring, your speedo, dash surround, which is not cracked and it's in good shape from the looks of it. Yep, so good dash surround. They look like HQ tail lights, but anyway, you don't need them. There's a tail light that needs lenses, and that one there needs lenses too. It looks like this thing was a special, which means we should have all the chrome strips to go around on the dash too, which is good. Okay, the latch is still there, which is a bonus. What else we got? Washer bottles. Little things like, if the windscreen wipers weren't there, that's a pain in the ass to try and find good ones that aren't bent, you know. It's just a standard idiot light one, so it's not an X2. Okay. You got your horn, another headlight bucket, your bonnet latch. It seems to be a pretty complete car, guys. It just needs to be cleaned and put back together. I'm not even going to kid myself that I've got time. Like, it's got these, that piece there runs in between the doors to hold the carpet down. It's a little bit shitty, that one, but they will clean up okay with a bit of paint. Like, I've put a car together with less, I can tell you that. That's from your ashtray. Those pieces there, they go around the bottom of your front seat on the bench seat. They're very hard to get. Those couple of bits there that go onto your bench seat at the front. There's your other dash They're your dash chrome to go up around the dash on the HD, which are pretty good. Yeah, look, does that look good in that, does it?
Yeah,
What,
I can see.
is that a good picture, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, look like a mirror.
Because it is a mirror. Oh, look at that, guys. That shouldn't be chucked in there. That is hard to get. That don't touch it. They are normally very brittle. That's the automatic thing that goes onto the column. So we'll put that aside and not just chuck it back in this box. I think they're HQ, those ones. There's some more of the chrome for the dash. Yeah, sun visors. Yeah, Leith's just in there, buddy. Okay, there's. That's a bit of bell housing, so I hope that's not broken. Your front grills, the other chrome rings for your headlights. Can you stop it, Mia? There's that there too. All right, look at that. It's a 2-speed power glide, low and drive. So we'll put that with that so it doesn't get lost or broken. That really shouldn't be just shoved in a box like that, but anyway. Okay, Mia. I think that's the auto kickdown stuff for the power glide, seatbelt stuff, some miscellaneous bolts. That looks like HQ to me. All right, heater controls. Yeah, cool. Well, there's a fair bit of gear in there to put one back together. What do you reckon, guys? A complete car. I'm pretty happy finding those power glide bloody bits and pieces. Alright, so let's have a look what's in the boot. What's in the boot? I'll just read a couple of comments, guys. Hello everyone. Hello, what's going on? Glad to see you back. Thank you very much for the super chat. TikTok, H3BT TikTok. I take it you have a TikTok channel, buddy. H3BTW. And there goes my phone ringing again. Righto, so there's a heap of bolts here. Now in the back here, that's your wheel well, and that's not rusted out, which is absolutely crazy. It's still got the bracket for your spare wheel. Okay, front beaver panel. We might have to go forward. There's your discs for your disc brakes. Your booster for your VH40 for your disc brakes. A coil. A lot of good bits and pieces in this one. Alright, so this is our top rear seat. I might just put you guys onto the tripod. Like this. How do I turn the camera around? Just there. Righto, I'm just going to whack these on the tripod, so I've got two hands while we start getting bits and pieces out, guys. I don't know what treasures we will find inside the car. So there's the top of the rear seat. It's bad, but the tags are on both sides. Right, so the tags on the seat come down on both sides, and they're both there, and it's not rusted out. So it is repairable. It has to be recovered, obviously, but yeah, it's a bit of a mess. I'll try and get the camera so you guys can see in here a bit better. All right. Okay, so we've got heaps of chrome. So basically all your chrome strips all over the car are here. That's the beaver panel. A couple of those lights that were in the other piece are there. Still got rear seat belts in it. I'll get the front seat out. Hang on, I'll grab yours out. So, alright. So, the floors, there is a little bit of holes there. They are there, but they're very thin. That side there needs to be replaced. You got pretty much all your chrome here. That's one mudguard, which isn't rusted out. Around the back window there, as you can see in the parcel shelf, a lot of times it's rusted out all through there, but it's actually pretty good. The fuel tank looked good. I wish all the door trims were that good. It is a good restoration project, yes, this one. That's why it's been sitting around and I've had it for so long that I haven't. But I'm just getting to a point now where there is some rust there. That is repairable though. There's another door trim for your rear door. So there's that one. The dash mat's there, but it's shagged. I don't want to try and pull all that out. The front floor it's thin as well. So you could get away with fiberglassing this floor. Like, depending on how far you went with this restoration, you could just get a grinder, grind the floor, and then get fiberglass matting and fiberglass the whole floor, because there's enough steel there. The fiberglass will make it stronger. If you just wanted to put a driver together to use, you don't have to. Sometimes you get these cars and everyone wants to weld this in and weld that in, and the car never gets finished. It's just and it's never, unless you, sometimes using that fiberglass isn't a bad thing. So long as you don't use that fiberglass and then try and sell it to someone as a good restoration. As long as you're upfront with people of what you've done, then it's not going to hurt anyone by doing it, you know what I mean? So yeah, so the grill's still in good shape. As I said, it's a disc brake front end. It does need these dog legs. You can still buy them, and they're quite easy to do. And as you can probably hear the vibrating, my phone ringing again. Trying to do videos during the day just doesn't really happen. Okay, so it's a power glide. There's that bit that's missing off the power glide box right there. I don't think it'd affect the box too much, but yeah. Yeah, so the linkage must be around here somewhere. It's a, what year is it? It doesn't say, but it is a HD anyway, guys. 64 perhaps, is that what that last number there is? But yeah, she's it's not that bad. Like, it's, yeah. You can tell, like, you probably can't tell, but the trans tunnels are different. Like, that actually looks different, that floor, than it's still got the automatic pedaling. It's quite hard to find automatic pedals for the HRs. It's got the automatic column, which is also hard to find. I think I've only got 1 or 2 of these automatic columns out of all the HRs I've ever had. So, yeah, this one here is okay on that section there. The other side's rusty, and you've got that little bit there that needs to be done. It's got 13-inch wide and stockies on the back and HK 14-inch wheels on the front. But there you go. So that's her, guys. If anyone wants a HD, it's a pretty solid sort of project, you know. Just message me here or at Kingatow. And yeah, like it's a you could backyard resto this thing in a couple of weekends. Just a tidy up rat rod sort of thing. Obviously the seats are pretty bad, but you know, you just don't see them not rusty like this. Most of them are in this sort of state. They're just rooted, but yeah, it's not a bad vehicle. I would show you some of the other cars that we've got going on, but there's videos coming for them. I just thought I'd catch up, say hello, show you what's going on. I still have a few more tows to do this afternoon and stuff like that. I have a subscriber's buying the manual wagon. It was supposed to get delivered to Brendan today, but it's not going up today now. It'll probably be tomorrow, and he is buying that is pretty much funding the 2 motors for our track cars, which is awesome. So yeah, he's like our sponsor. He gets a wagon and we get all the crap we need to build these 2 motors, which is going to be good. But yeah, I don't know, guys, what do you guys reckon of the old HD? Christian Gunn, thank you very much for the super chat, buddy. I really appreciate it. I must have missed a few people that done super chats, did I? Wasn't reading the comments today. I know, just $1.99, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I like my HDs as well. I do have another one out the back. The one out the back, for some reason, has a big rust hole right here. Just the rest of the car is really good, and it's just got that rust hole, and I don't know why. Is that paint that someone's done on it? Like they've painted flowers on it or something? There's a bit of a wild story behind this car, and it's not really something I want to sort of say, but this come from, there was a suicide, and the guy that committed suicide had to go to court soon because he started smoking ice, and then he broke up with his missus, and he was a real arse, this bloke, from what I can tell, and then ended up giving his like 17, 18-year-old daughter ice as well, and then ended up sleeping with her, and that's why he was going to court, and that's why he committed suicide. So what a dead set wanker. Like, that's, when I heard that, I was just like, nah, you're kidding me. That can't be the truth, but it was. And that's, yeah, that's, anyone that's thinking about smoking ice, remember that story, because that is insane. If that's what that stuff makes you do, dude, I won't be going anywhere near it. But anyway, that's wild, eh? Crazy stuff. But yeah, here's a couple of red donor cars. There they are there. Bloody cool as. And we're going to be, we just worked out before, the diesel motor that was in our little green ute out the back here. This is another one that's going to come up for sale very soon as well. Our little ute, because I've gone too far with it. I spent too much money on paint and interior and stuff. I've got another motor altogether to go in this green ute. Like, the thing's cool as with the big flares and stuff. I love this thing, but it done the head gasket, and then yeah, but I've got another motor to go in that, and got the SAS seats, and yeah, flocked all the dash, and it'll still run the side pipe and stuff, but it'll actually, I think it'll be a petrol manual instead. This thing's ready to go too, can be sold. Probably the BMW can go, that Commodore there can go. I'm having a clean out, guys. I'm having a clean out. Heaps of stuff can go. But yeah, all right, guys. Well, thank you very much for joining in. Just thought I'd let you know that that's coming up for sale. But he said she can't come up today. Well, there he is. There. There's our there. Everyone say thank you to Brandon Haller. He's going to be a big part of us getting our track cars going, and I'm absolutely wrapped. I was wondering where I was going to get the money to put it all together. Then he messaged me. He messaged me and asked about the wagon, and then a couple of messages later he goes, "Do you do YouTube videos?" I said, "Yeah, I do a few." He goes, "Oh, sweet, no worries." He goes, "Don't worry about sending the video of the car running then, mate. I just believe you that the motor's fine. But I can show you now, I suppose." There you go. There we go, Brendan. I'll start her up. Or won't I? Oh, it's got that bloody alarm system on it, hasn't it? No. And of course the battery's flat. Well, got to use the jetpack, do we? Oh, that'll be why Leith's got a battery sitting here. I'll put a different battery in it, Brendan.
I'm going fishing.
You going fishing?
Yeah.
Cars, eh? Who'd have them? It's not a bad thing, this. It just needs a tidy up. It's probably in better shape though than the Formula when we started with it, to be completely honest. But yeah. But we'll get up there. My daughter's spewing. She wanted to go up north with me today to go and get a aircon compressor for her car, but obviously we didn't end up going. But anyway, I'll put a different battery. Fucking batteries. Drives me mental. Oh, fuck's sake. I sold a Pajero to a bloke the other day, and he said, "Do the batteries come with it?" And I'm like, "No way, batteries are like gold." This car's going out with a battery, but oh jeez. There you go. Once it's got power, she runs sweet. There you go, Brendan. Runs like a dream. Nice and smooth. Once it starts up, she's pretty good. That's what she's like inside, mate. It's tidy enough. There is a dash mat there to go with it. The seats aren't ripped or anything. They just do with a bit of a clean. Hood liner's dropped like every other car. I'll find you some ashtrays for in the back here, mate. But yeah. But anyway, there you go. It does start when it has power. But yeah. Don't stress. Yeah, 5.5 for the Skyline. We've got some rear tyres for it now, so it can actually be driven further. We drove it, but the rear tyres are a bit, how you going? But it actually runs and drives good now. Suspension's all sorted out. It's got a rear window in it. Yeah, the rear studs have been sorted out. Brakes are done. I still haven't had a chance to paint all the red pieces yet back to black. And the windows is Series 2 window switches. I've got to rewire them to Series 1. But it does run and drive now. It's got a big front mount on it now. I still haven't been able to find a grill. But yeah, so the front mount's on and all plumbed up. We haven't had time to paint all the red bits out in here as well. But it's it runs sweet now, this thing, and it goes well. Watch your fingers, mate. Mia, move your head. Yeah, but it's yeah, it's ready to go. $5.5 grand. It runs, drives good. It's pretty tidy. Just a few little cosmetic bits, and obviously the tyres on the back are a bit rooted. But Leith got done a deal with the guy the other day to get 2 good tyres, which those big ones there will go on the back. They're bigger than they're 2.4s, I think, not 2.2s or 2.3s. So, but anyway, all right, guys. I'm going to pull in there, return these phone calls that I've just missed, and get to editing the track car videos. And see you.